in your life and you coined that phrase as radical self-inquiry and you teach others that phrase. But it started before that, really, when I was, reading some of your material, and you'd mentioned when you had depression many years back, it was alleviated by a James Baldwin quote, I think, about writing this to discover what you don't know. And I also heard you talk about how complicit are we in some of the decisions that we make, which was, also another flavor of that. And then you often referred to this term about radical self-inquiry. And maybe those three things weren't connected, but for me, they seem to add a little bit of context to the overall inquiry. But just for our listeners, could you explain what that means for you and how it plays a role in personal and professional development, that how this deep examination can help leaders overcome challenges, improve their decisions, improve their organizations?
Thank you for connecting all three of those or all four of those, because they are very much expressions of the same underlying principle. So what I'll do is I'll sort of draw it out a little bit. I have a basic belief that better humans make better leaders. And the reason I assert that is because I am a leadership coach. I am an executive coach. So that creates a lens by which I see things. But as I have entered now my third decade providing that, what I have come to understand is that what I'm really about is helping people be better human beings, or to use the language of my first book, to grow up. So if we take a step back and we say, okay, what is it that requires us to be a grown-up, an adult? It's a degree of consciousness. It's a degree of self-awareness. It's a degree of the willingness to look into difficult places. And that's what makes this